This video is sponsored by SheetsResume.com. More about them later. The grind doesn't stop. That is not just the review I left on a malfunctioning coffee bean grinder I bought on Amazon. It's also a way of life. There are some absolute lunatics on LinkedIn out there who are working so long and hard that I won't even make a dirty joke about that because they wouldn't have time to laugh at it. Some say that there's more to life than work, but those people are wrong and I don't feel like talking about them. These are the folks of LinkedIn Lunatics. Part 2, I did one of these already. And we can all learn a thing or two from them. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We're gonna look into it and figure that out. 21 kilometers per hour too fast, €120 fine. And it was worth it. That's why I was able to visit an additional customer. I gotta say, right off the bat, this guy's right. I don't care how many lives you endanger. The important thing, making that sale. Or in this case, going on a sales pitch that could potentially, but not necessarily, lead to making that sale. This guy ran over my kid, but he almost sold some buggy software afterwards, so I'm kind of okay with it. Why do fire trucks and ambulances get lights and sirens? We should reserve those for the real heroes, salesmen who are trying to sell things to you. Get out of my way, I'm trying to sell a premium package. If you want to lead, you have to have the courage to touch the guardrail. So yes, I was driving too fast, but that's exactly why I'm where others can't even go. Oh, he put a winky emoji. What a little rascal. At least he's got a sense of humor about playing Russian roulette with other people's lives. That little goofer. What a little goofer. We gave birth twice last Friday. One human baby, one business baby. Hey, first of all, gross. Second of all, business baby sounds like a low-budget knockoff of The Boss Baby, in which he's voiced by Danny Baldwin. I'd watch it. I'd hate it, but I'd watch it. To be specific, at 7:40 a.m., my incredible partner gave birth to baby Alba. Oh, okay. There's no way this guy didn't give this kid the word business as a middle name. Oh, hello. Have you met my daughter? She's Alba Business, and so am I. Here's my card. At 1:40 p.m., we closed our biggest acquisition to date.
Hey, Dad, I'm doing my first poop and it's just thick black tar because nothing has really passed my digestive system yet.
Ooh, now's really not a good time, kiddo. Papa has to e-sign some documents.
Oh, yeah, no, that's cool. I can wait. Do you have a magazine I can flip through or... You know what? Don't worry about it. I love my life already.
Depriving your team of flexible working deprives them of the freedom they deserve. It also deprives you of increased productivity. Stifle your team, stifle your progress. Quit stifling your workers by letting them enjoy the birth of their children. Stop depriving them of the flexibility to close deals instead of getting their partner who just gave birth some ice chips to chew on. Give them the freedom to post long stories on LinkedIn with a week-old baby screaming somewhere back there, maybe in the nursery or the mudroom. Who can keep track? Stop stifling your baby by looking after it all the time. I heard the warehouse team were criticizing elements of my managing style behind my back. So I had each of them take an IQ test after their shifts. This was quite literally the highest score of the 5 of them. Nothing says leadership quite like ambushing your warehouse team with surprise IQ tests outside of work hours because they made fun of your management style. Although, hey, did it occur to you that maybe they just went through the test super quickly so they could get home to their loved ones? The warehouse team needs to understand that thinking is not their strong suit, and them devaluing the intelligence of their bosses is dangerous. Hey, are you a supervillain? Because this is the kind of stuff a supervillain would post on LinkedIn. My henchmen need to understand who has the most brain power in this organization. I demand respect. The best part of this whole thing is the hashtag at the end. Hashtag inspirational. Nothing inspires me quite like my boss calling me quantifiably stupid and telling me not to think ever again. That just gets me going, but then again, I'm pretty dumb. That post was actually sent to me by Colin, the CEO of today's sponsor, Sheets Resume. So thank you for sending that to me, Colin. And on that note, let's check in on ad space. Hi there, hello, it's me, I'm the Adstronaut. I'm out here in ad space to talk to you about Sheets Resume. So listen, to get a job, you need a resume and to not be a serial killer. And today's sponsor can help you with the non-murdery part. See, Sheets Resume helps you build your resume in a format that's been battle tested by millions of job applicants. You start by uploading an existing resume Resume, linking your LinkedIn profile, or starting from scratch. Sheets Resume will frickin' format it, suggest improvements, and let you export as PDF or to Google Docs. It even has other tools like a cover letter builder and a mock interviewer. I'm not exactly sure what that one is, but I assume it makes fun of your weird little voice. Sheets Resume also now has business memberships for organizations that need to make lots of resumes for lots of people all at once, like colleges, high schools, trade schools and vocational programs, military and veteran support groups, and even rehab centers and homeless shelters. They've got frickin' student, military, and teacher discounts, and right now they're even giving away memberships to laid off government workers who got doged by that guy. And that's the really cool thing about SheetsResume.com and its founder, Colin, also the CEO of legally separate entity Sheets and Giggles. He literally gives this completely free to people who need it but can't afford it. He's just super nice, super smart, and super cool. Very handsome too. Just a very beefy, hunky CEO that, okay, Colin, I'm not reading this next part. That's disgusting. So hey, you can go to SheetsResume.com/Ryan and save 25% off a lifetime membership of their AI resume builder with code Ryan. Oh, are those drawings gross, Colin? That's stupid. Don't know why I made a noise, but I did. Here's another lunatic. Every single one of my employees works Saturdays. Early on, especially when we released the product, we had a ton of fires that customers needed help with. Many of those came on weekends. I went to the team with a very simple proposition. If you want this company to survive and want jobs in a few months, we need each of you to work Saturday and to be paid overtime for it. This is why I'm not a businessman, because I would have been like, hey, let's figure out the bugs before we release the product. But the real move is to release a buggy product and then just threaten your employees' livelihoods if they don't agree to give up half their weekends. Here's the best part of the post though, every single team member was willing to do it. Yeah, it's weird. It turns out when people have jobs and they can live off of them, they like to keep it and they put up with some crap. What I'd like to know is how long was the groan before each employee said, yeah, fine, whatever. My friend runs a hotel business and he doesn't hire women. Totally reasonable right off the bat, not a red flag in sight. When I asked why, his reasons caught me off guard. Men are available 24/7, ready to take calls anytime, even late at night. They are more flexible with work hours since hospitality is unpredictable. They can be strict with men but hesitate with women due to workplace laws. Oh, okay, so you don't hire women because you're not allowed to be mean to them. You're like taking the scenic route to sexism. That's kind of innovative, actually. And the Nobel Prize for Innovation in Sexism goes to, you know, that guy. Here's some more of his reasoning. Men are more target-driven as they often feel the pressure of family responsibilities. It's true, women famously do not care about family responsibilities. But putting that aside, this person is saying, I want to hire men because I've noticed a very exploitable weakness in them. I was ready to argue that this mindset limits opportunities for women, but I couldn't find an immediate counterpoint to his logic. Wow, nothing? Okay, let me give it a shot. Discrimination, abusive labor practices, simple common decency. No, I got nothing either, he's right. Artist and coach. I unlock creativity, flow, and sexual aliveness. No thank you, don't say things like that. You can lock my sexual aliveness right back up. I respect this guy though. A lot of people wait for LinkedIn posts to really reveal how weird they are, but this guy just puts it right in his bio. How does this guy even get new customers? I'm pretty sure you can't DM people like, hello, would you like to feel alive sexually? I can help with that. That's a ban. You get banned. And even if you try to reach out to him, that's not gonna work either. Hello, I'm sexually dead. Please help me. That's a ban. You're both banned. That's a ban fest. I don't like this one. Do I know any billionaires? I don't know. Do you want me to check your list of connections? I feel like you can do that yourself. My youngest turns 11 tomorrow. I told him I got him something that isn't a physical object and to use his words, something that he can, quote, keep in his mind. Then he got really excited and asked, is it spend a day with a billionaire? Wow. Where did that come from? Ma'am, I don't know where that came from, but you should definitely look into that. So, are you a billionaire? Would you be willing to meet with the smartest, most dependable, highly organized, super intuitive, and entrepreneurial 11-year-old for an hour? Ma'am, I don't think you thought this through. You're about to get a bunch of messages from strange internet men that are like,
hello, I am rich. Please give me your son for an hour.
And if you do happen to find an actual billionaire that you somehow didn't know that you knew, what are they going to teach your son? How to exploit people?
Mother, when I get older, I want to hoard wealth. Please hand me over to a wealthy person you found on the internet for a while.
Call me old-fashioned, but when I was a kid, we didn't want to meet with billionaires as our birthday gifts. We wanted to meet with lowly little millionaires, and we were happy to do it. Yesterday, my wife sighed and said, "These nights are brutal. Child 1 came in around 3 a.m. Child 2 needed feeding at 4 a.m. Then Child 3 woke up, and Child 4 was up by 5 a.m. Oh, this ought to be good. I just know that when my wife expresses that she's exhausted, that means I'm gonna have something to talk about on LinkedIn. Hell yeah! My problem solver mode instantly activated. Okay, how about you nap when Child 2 naps and let Child 3 watch a show? She gave me a look. You're actually lucky that's all she gave you. Wait, was I supposed to just listen and empathize? Now I'm wondering, 1, is this a man thing? 2, a lawyer thing? 3, or do we just have too many kids? Oh, you're so close. It's actually 4. It's a crappy father and husband thing. Oh, it just wasn't there in the options for you. What you should do is show your wife the post you made about her struggle, though. I'm sure that'll help with her exhaustion. This next guy on LinkedIn is a headhunter, but judging by this post of his, he also seems to think he's kind of this Liam Neeson skilled operative. So I think it's only right to give this post of his the dramatic reading it deserves. Wait, sir. That's not on, is it? Okay. How did you get this number? What is so funny? You're asking me about how I do what I've been doing for 16 years and perfected to a whole new level of disruption. Yes, but my number is not available anywhere. So how did you get my details? Listen, I'm a hardcore headhunter. One of the few that still remain. My job is to reach anyone I wish to target.
If I can get to you, I can get to anyone.
It's what I do for a living. Day in, day out. I live and breathe headhunting. It's a superpower most recruiters wish they had, but can only go as far as sending in LinkedIn connection requests. New gen recruiters call that headhunting. That's not headhunting. That's spamming. Now that you've finally met a real headhunter, let's continue our conversation at a better time, as I appreciate I've just called you out of the blue. Let's book a meeting. I need someone like you. What the fuck? I hope you enjoyed that short film. Let me know if it's ready to submit to festivals or if there's anything I should tweak. Thank you for watching this video, and thanks to Sheets Resume for sponsoring. And just like the coffee bean grinder that's inevitably going to start an electrical fire in my kitchen, keep on grinding. Hi there, hello. Please hit that subscribe button. I am a disembodied head, so you can trust me. You can trust me.